back.
Okay, case is clean. Look at that nice finish. You thought I forgot about this, didn't you? Feels much better. I can actually feel side to side inflow. Go on the other side over here and see it. So you probably have double the movement now.
You can actually hear it, and the case is staying still. It's not fighting you as much.
Yeah, but I got it front. I go side to side, up and down. Got a little jiggle to it. That's what we like it to be. I don't care what the numbers say. If I don't have my number I want, the feel I want, I ain't running it. So the flywheels can go together now, more or less. We're still working on the pinion shaft though. Bushing. That'll be the next problem area. So. I gotta fit this here now. That can't be a Harley cover. It went on really easy. The dowel pins aren't doing much. Okay, we need some screws. Do one of those look like the ones we need?
I'm going to say they do.
Not those ones though. Some of these other ones in here. Some oil pump parts.
I was going to say the ones holding the oil pump parts together.
Yeah, we'll probably have to work on the oil pump soon, so we'll put all this stuff over here. Everything's got rust on it. Yeah, I know what we have. That's just about worn out. Thinking that's bad. There goes the bad pile. Should be able to use that. More oil pump stuff. Some keys we might need later. I'm guessing these chrome finished ones are probably the ones that came off the cam cover. Be my guess. It appears we don't have any long ones, do we? So all of them the same length. That means this one's probably too short. Yep. That one's probably too long. That one's probably too long. Is this on an FXR by chance?
Nope.
There's the correct length. I'm thinking maybe some of those might be the wrong length.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that motor had been apart and together a bunch of times before
I'm pretty
these new
sure that
cases
this
came in.
hardware sucks. It probably needs some new hardware. I wonder if you can tighten up all the way. You're asking a lot to go that much. Almost. That one's short, so we know it's good. This one here will work. A couple washers over here. I think we're going to need at least 2 washers per bolt. These are oil pump bolts, but we're going to steal the washers off of them. I don't think they're needed.
Not today.
No. That'll be enough.
Perfect.
And that one's just right, so it's good. Good. Now that's ready to be reamed. Use some reaming tools. There's one. Okay, now there's the reamer we're supposed to use. This one we're going to use. This one I can adjust the head diameter so I can be 1 thou less than stock because the shaft is turned down. And I got to figure out what it's going to take to make it work. So we'll go measure these up over there, do some adjustments. You can carry those, don't drop it. I'll take this over here. It was just over here a while ago. Right there. First thing to do is figure out what size what size reamer this is. Should be 9/16, which is 9/62.5. Appears to be right in that ballpark number, see? Between 12 and 13, kind of in the middle. That'd be 62.5. So this one here would be one less. See right now, it's only a couple tenths less. So this has a screw in here, you unadjust it and it should shrink down a little. Precision. They don't make these anymore. That's what eBay's for. See, now we're down to 9.5 or 12.5. So that was too far. Ten. It's 10.5 to 11. It's about 11.5. Okay, so we're 1 thou less than that one. So that should give us a good starting point for the other shaft over there, which I didn't bring over to check.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we want to measure the end of that shaft?
I figure it's 1 thou less than normal, so we should be close. And more than likely, this reamer's just going to about almost fall in that hole. It's actually trying to cut a little bit. So we can get a skosh less clearance, drop a couple tenths off. Okay. Some precision holding fixtures.
Nice.
Like that. Precision holding fixture. It holds this like that.
That's perfect.
Pretty fancy.
It really is.
Somebody left that here one day. Get on my way. We take advantage of everything that's left behind.
Nice.
Some people call that recycling.
Agreed.
I just call it being cheap.
It looks like it matches the job perfectly, though.
It does. It's heavy duty too, I think. Cut oil in the bushing. feet do the holding. If it tries to rip the case out between your feet, the studs will stop you against your shins, so you'll be alright.
And I'm certain that's pleasant.
I'm sure it won't hurt at all.
Yeah, that didn't seem horrible.
That wasn't bad for homemade stuff.
I mean, it didn't seem like there was a ton of resistance. It didn't sound bad, and it didn't look like it tried to break your ankles.
Yeah, it was resisting a little bit, but I'm used to it, so not too bad. It might even work, but we don't know. We'll find out. You dumbass. Where's my hammer?
And a screwdriver.
Yeah. We'll get that sucker off.
It'll come.
We don't need that ball. We don't need to take that last screw out. Yeah, this pigtail gets in the way. Okay, now I'll leave those here. So there's our bushing hole. And pull it off a little bit. It actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. See, I cleaned up from here all the way around there. You can see the eyebrow way down about halfway in there, that little eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it didn't clean. That's because the bushing is at an angle. The only problem is that does not match the angle that it was in because it was angled up. Yeah, that would do that. No, yeah.
Yeah, angled up would cut more on
Well,
the...
it cut more this way. That's why it did that. Yeah, so. But it has a pretty good register for keeping oil in there, so that's not too bad. I've seen a hell of a lot worse than ones that were lined up. Okay, now we gotta go over here and check our cleaning shaft. See what kind of a fit we got. Remember, we're a thou less than stock right now. Appears to be
It's a little tight.
I'm thinking there's a tight spot in there someplace. Okay, so we're going to have to open this up a little bit bigger than this, which we can do. And it almost looks like they use a stock one in there because that's only a thou different. I'm not sure if I want to do it that way though.
Try and split the difference with the adjustable one.
And more screw. I'm going to probably go up a little bit. I like running as close to zero as I can get them and still have them be free. It controls your oil pressure, so if it's loose, you dump a lot of oil pressure. Harleys have enough problem with oil pressure, so we don't need to be dumping it. Make sure that goes below the surface so you don't cut the wires off. Kind of important. Might look familiar, huh? Did we just do this before?
Does appear to be familiar. So what you're saying, if you cut those wires on that pickup, it won't pick anything up anymore?
It probably won't pick up anything anymore. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I think I'm going to go about about that far. How much was that?
About that much.
That's what I thought. More than I thought it was. That was about a quarter of a turn too much. Okay, it's right on 12. So that's a half a thou less than the standard size. Look like a massive cut going on there.
Did battery's starting to run out on this.
It is. Is it flashing?
It is.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll see. We got 5 more minutes. You turn the light off, it'll help.
You know, 7 more minutes.
Ooh. Now I'm on a time restraint. Uh-oh. I better be quick or we're going to miss something. That's a clue. The video's only going to be 7 more minutes long, right?
There you go. We're not going to miss that fitting perfectly though now. What do you think?
I don't know. It might work. I'm 50-50 if it's going to be enough. Being how it's been all day so far on this motor, I think it's going to have to be worked on one more time just to make sure. About halfway down that bush now. Alright, let's see what we got this time. Yeah, it's still tight. I wonder if that shaft's got a high spot on it. Even though it's smaller in stock, it's got a high spot that makes it tight. Doesn't feel any different than that half thou. It's still in there. Should be 1 thou clearance, which would be enough normally. But you can't measure a bad shaft. It's really hard to measure because you don't know where it's round or straight. All it takes is one little high spot to cause a problem. So you can feel a high spot. See it rattling back and forth a little bit, even though the mic doesn't show it. But it should be. Should have went on, but it doesn't. That's why we have to check everything. It just goes about that far and stops. See, the end of the shaft's loose. See how the cover's rattling back and forth? But obviously it's a tight spot. It doesn't matter how loose the shaft is. If it's a tight spot, it's a tight spot. Alright, we're going to go bigger. We might want to go bigger than stock to make it fit.
And what, we're a half thou out, right?
We're half under right now, so we're going to go full size now. I went a half a thou that last one. It didn't seem to make any difference at all. It feels the same. So we'll just keep going after it until it fits. At some point, it's going to say, I am done. It's not like I can put that shaft into a lathe and turn it down, so make it square and straight. I could probably turn it, but it wouldn't be a very good finish. I do have ways of turning them things. I don't have any way of honing it though. Close enough. Alright. Return. We're on 12 and a half. I don't think it's going to do it at that number, but we'll see. Make sure you got your cutting oil in there. You don't want to gall the bushing up. It'll be just what we need. It's the whole size we need, and we gall it up. Screw it all up. I need that part. Could feel a high spot right in here. You get in here, it wasn't tight, so I had to go back to where that was inside the bush. You understand that?
I do.
Good. You're one step smarter than the guy at Harley. I don't think they missed that in the training.
What's that?
How to fit bushings. The way they fit bushings is they order a new cover that's pre-fitted.
There you go.
Probably $300. That's how Harley machines everything these days. They let the CNC machining do it. Alright. Bushing's starting to look better. Is it going to fit?
Yep.
No. Ah, shit, I was wrong. Damn, it fit. Wind's blowing. Okay, see how much clearance we got?
Mm-hmm.
Not much rock in there. So you get down here in the end where the shaft's worn, see how it's looser?
Mm-hmm.
But you get over here, where it's on the whole thing. Pretty tight. You can see how the bushing cleaned up. So there's your eyebrow right there.
Yep.
Everything else is clean all the way around. So looks good. All right, battery swap, clean up some parts, and then we'll move on to something next. I'm not sure what